Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk you through what to eat when you're in Ireland. 10 foods you just have to try. It's kind of like an eating bucket list for while you're here. So loads of ideas on foods that you just should not miss out while you're here. And as always, I've written a blog post which I'll leave down below, which has the full list and some ideas on where to find all of these delicious goodies around Ireland. And be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more videos, comment too, let me know what you just absolutely don't miss every time you're in Ireland. I look forward to reading your comments. So I've lived here for 2 years now and we've explored a lot of the country and tried all kinds of pubs and restaurants and had some incredible meals through the country. The quality of the food here is just exceptional and every meal is better than the next and it's just amazing. So the first food you've got to seek out is Irish stew. There's lots of different versions of Irish stew. Beef or lamb, you really can't go wrong, and we've tried it all over the country, but probably my favorite was recently on the Ring of Kerry at the Thatched Cottage. The meal there was just incredible and the Irish stew was just delicious and hearty and warming after a day of exploring the Ring of Kerry. And next, beef and Guinness pie. I love a good tender beef pie with a flaky pastry, and there's pubs all over the country that offer an amazing pie, and I often actually go just to the Avoca stores. There's Avoca stores and cafes dotted around the country. I've been to one in the actual Avoca town in County Wicklow, in Dublin, and also the Ring of Kerry, and there's others all around the country that have a beautiful beef and Guinness pie, which is just incredible and just perfect. And since Ireland is an island and surrounded by the ocean, you get incredible fish, seafood, to your heart's content, whatever you like. I'm a little less adventurous and just stick to fish and chips, but the fish and chips that you get around the country is incredible, crunchy outside, flaky inside, and I loved the fish and chips that we had at Quinlan's while we were in Killarney, and there's a couple of those dotted around the country too. Oh, did you hear that crunch? Wow. It's so soft, so much flavour, it's amazing. And number 4, in general, the beef and lamb around Ireland is incredible. We've sampled all kinds of amazing meat, from steaks to slow cooked lamb and burgers. Our favourite burgers are from Bujo in Dublin. They try and be as local and sustainable as possible, and the meat there and the burgers there are just out of this world. And if meat isn't quite your thing, or you've had day after day of meat, or you're looking to save a little bit of money, definitely go for the soup. I have yet to have a bad bowl of soup. The pubs make beautiful, creamy, rich soups full of vegetables, and you usually get a piece of bread on the side as well, have with a bit of butter, and everything's usually homemade and amazing, and the best soups I've had in my life. You just really can't go wrong with having a soup. And as I said, it's a great way to have a little break from meat if you want to, and also just save a bit of money because they're usually really economically friendly and filling too. Having a bowl of hearty soup, a couple of pieces of bread and butter is just the perfect meal. And number 6, just go for bread and butter. I know it might sound quite plain, but the bread in Ireland is just some of the best I've had in my life, as well as the butter. The bread, the soda bread, sourdoughs, brown breads, they've got the most unique and amazing flavour, and having just some bread spread with a bit of butter is just, it just makes such a good meal, such a simple meal. If you're travelling around, don't have a kitchen, don't even have a fridge, just keep some bread and butter. Butter doesn't tend to live in the fridge. Once you've bought it from the supermarket, it tends to be fine, especially it's cold enough in Ireland. Everyone tends to keep it out the fridge. I have never done it in my life, but since living in Ireland, my bread and butter lives out the fridge, and it's just perfectly spreadable. So getting some bread from supermarket, we love shopping at Dunn's store. Their sourdough and their brown bread is just perfect, and you can find it all over the country, and you can just have bread and butter, a really simple meal and really simple food, but so good. When I first moved here, everyone told me that once you've had Irish butter, and when you travel outside of Ireland, you'll miss it, and I have totally found that myself. Anytime we've traveled out and had butter, I just miss the Irish butter. So while you're here, just enjoy it because it is just unique, and when you have it fresh from within Ireland, it's just incredible. And next, start your day with a big Irish breakfast. Whether it's a vegetarian or a meaty breakfast, you'll be covered across cafes, you could go to hotels for breakfast, there's restaurants, there's just so many options wherever you're staying. Just have a look and you'll seek out and find. My favorite in Galway is in the Cambridges, and I always have a beautiful hearty breakfast there. My husband tends to go the veggie, I go the meaty, and we're always pretty well satisfied after a lovely big Irish breakfast. And on the sweeter side, scones. There's the scones in Ireland are beautiful, homemade, just like the breads, hearty, perfect, and cafes will have all kinds of scone offerings. Again, Avoca is where I often go for scones. Scones with a bit of jam and cream is just perfection. And if you're after something a little more indulgent and decadent, you could go full afternoon tea. Hotels around the country offer decadent, unique, as well as traditional afternoon teas. We recently went to Willy Wonka themed afternoon tea in Dublin, which was just unforgettable, and it's a great way to spend an afternoon. If you've been traveling a lot and you just want an afternoon of pure luxury and indulgence, it's definitely an option to enjoy while you're in Ireland. And finally, number 10, visit a food market. There's food markets around the country through the week. I'll link to some in blog posts down below, some of my favorites. There's covered markets as well as farmers markets, and heading to one of those, you'll be able to try out local foods, local cuisine, some that I've mentioned in this video and others which just explore and find for yourself. There's always something to be found at a local market or farmers market which will just highlight the best of the foods of the local area. But that is the video for today with my top 10 foods that you just have to seek out while you're in Ireland. I look forward to hearing from you in the comments. Let me know your favorite foods when you visit Ireland, and if there's something that I've missed that you want me to try and share as well. And remember to check down below for the link to the blog post that has all of the information and how to find all these yum foods around the country. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Bye!